We've got a developing situation with stunning new details on the release of Justin Tucker, how the Ravens knew a whole lot more than they claimed to, and how the NFL conspired with the team to cover for themselves. As we roll, presented by Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. Up first, though, look at John Harbaugh the day before the release, how he claims they knew nothing about the NFL investigation.
We don't know anything. I mean, we haven't been given any information, and that, as it should be, it's all done the way it's done.
Yeah, and then he doubles down on it and begins to really push this football decision narrative.
We don't know anything along those lines, so we can't make any decisions based on that. Every decision we make has to be based on football.
Yeah, and then Harbaugh begins to smokescreen us as he really tries to sell this football decision BS.
From a football standpoint, salary cap, all the different things that you just take into consideration. Whatever we decide to do over the next few weeks will be based on football.
Yeah, and as we know, they made that decision less than 24 hours later, prompting even Adam Schefter to call them on this football decision cover. Schefter says, yeah, they released Tucker after drafting Tyler Loop. The organization continues to insist that it's a, quote, football decision. Lindsay O'Kay says, yeah, they say it's a football decision. The rest of us, we weren't born yesterday. Yeah, but hang on, because here's where we know the Ravens were not telling the whole truth. As we continue, presented by Revel Rideshare. Ride for less, drive for more. Download the app now. Revel Rideshare. Watch how visibly uncomfortable GM Eric Acosta was immediately following the drafting of kicker Tyler Loop.
I think that, right now they're both on the roster. And, it was a situation for us where we're just trying to find the best football players.
Except, as Adam Schefter points out, it's the first time in franchise history the Ravens ever drafted a kicker. And then the ESPN story reminds us, previously the team said they wouldn't make a determination on Tucker until after the investigation. But a month later, they draft a new kicker instead. Yeah, and here's where it becomes very obvious and uncomfortable for both the GM and the head coach. Watch for the body language as they talk about bringing the kid in to try and make this team.
Get a chance to see his leg. And that will help us address, what our decision-making is going to be moving forward.
Look at the lip press. Awkward. Look at the body language. Telling. Look at the nose touch. Means nothing? Wrong. Harbaugh taking a sip, meaning don't ask me anything. And look here. There's that little nose touch. According to the dictionary of body language, sneaking the pacifying touch, ever so slightly rubbing the nose, indicates tension being masked and the need to convey the perception everything is fine. Look for it from professionals who are accustomed to being in control but are under stress. Poker players, for example, they show it. And then here is Harbaugh taking a sip, saying, don't ask me anything, my mouth is full. Yeah, but hang on, because now we know exactly why the Ravens lied and why the league tried to cover it up. As we continue, presented by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Get them online at lindstromair.com. Mike Florio explains why the Ravens tried so hard to sell us on this football decision nonsense.
If they had done anything that wasn't a football decision, Tucker could argue the league needs to end its investigation right now because one punishment is permitted under the CBA. The team can do it or the league can do it, but both not allowed to do it.
Yeah, and that means the league tipped them off and said, it doesn't look good. We got to get on the same page, which led to this ridiculous statement. The Ravens said, quote, sometimes football decisions are incredibly difficult, and this is one of those instances. Considering our current roster, we've made the tough decision to release Justin Tucker. Justin created many significant and unforgettable moments in Ravens history. His reliability, focused drive, resilience, and extraordinary talent made him one of the league's best kickers for over a decade. We are grateful for Justin's many contributions. While playing for the Ravens, we sincerely wish him and his family the very best in the next chapter of their lives. What the hell was that? And this prompted Myron Metcalf to say, did Justin Tucker write this? Yeah, but hold on, because we have the exact moment on tape that we knew this whole situation was going to explode. As we continue, presented by Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Order online at budschicken.com. Here now is the exact moment we knew it was all over for Justin Tucker. Baltimore Banner reporter Justin Fenton reporting that 7 more massage therapists were accusing Tucker of inappropriate sexual behavior. That meant 16 different accusers at 8 different spas. And look at this tweet from 2021, not getting a happy ending, probably because he's banned from every spa in Baltimore. And then this one that followed from a different user later in the year. Tucker's canceled. Not my place to provide the reason. Let's just say he's been told by many massage places to never come back. So the Ravens had to know. Yeah, and on draft day, Adam Schefter explains exactly what it meant when the Ravens took a kicker.
Once the Ravens take Tyler Loop here from Arizona in the 6th round, that tells you that Justin Tucker's future in Baltimore is very much up in the air.
Yeah, and then Adam Schefter made it very simple for everyone.
Here, the Ravens make a loud statement. Teams rarely use picks on kickers without the intent of having those rookies come in and win those jobs.
The question is on the board. Question: why did the Ravens try so hard to convince us that this was a football decision? They had to. Like Mike Florio explained, they needed to make sure that the Ravens didn't botch this because they knew the investigation findings are not good. And if the Ravens punished them, the league then couldn't. So they needed them to just get out of the way, which is exactly what they did. It's called conspiracy. It didn't work so good now, did it? But you know what does? Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. When your AC, your plumbing needs help. These are the good people you can trust. 50 years in South Florida. I love those guys. Get them online at lindstromair.com. Hit subscribe, hit like, comment. I reply to them all. And remember, every day above ground is a good day. Some are just more questionable than others. So say goodnight to the bad guy.